Everyone, so I just received my Sigma package today. I had bought 2 makeup palettes from them, and they also sent me one of their samples from one shadow of each of the other palettes. So in the box you'll get these pamphlets, and this pamphlet talks about their newest palettes, which is Bare, Dare, and Flare. Bare for me is your neutral palette that you could wear every day, work, for anything light and, smoky. The Dare palette, for me, the Dare palette, when I was looking at the colors, seemed more of a spring into summer palette, and the Flare palette seems more of the spring palette, in my opinion, because of the colors. So that's that pamphlet that it comes with. And this pamphlet comes, this one talks about other palettes that they have, shadow base kits for Dare, Bare, and Flare, which I did not get. And then when you open it up, it shows you the eyeshadows, shadow bases, and your pencils, gel, and powders. And then I got Resort and Flare palettes, and then this is the sample palette, which I'll show you the sample palette first because it is smaller, and I am using my phone, so sorry for the background and all that other stuff because I am still in a cast. So this is color samples of Dare, Bare, and Flare, and if you notice, they picked samples that would look good together. Now this is surrender, command, and publicize. If you notice, they picked a very light and then a medium and a dark. So this would be good for your highlighter or the inner corners of your eye. This would be good for like your all over color, and this would be good for the edges of your eye or smoking out, or however you really like wearing it. This is more of a like red, peachy, browny color, or I'm sorry, like a red burgundy brown color. This one is your like gold tan color, and this one is your like the seashell color that you would use as a highlighter. So wipe off my fingers. So that's the little sample, and it says try our eyeshadow palettes, and it comes, in this little box. All their palettes comes in a slide out box like this. Now I'll go into the Resort. Now this little booklet that comes with the Resort, it basically has on the inside, you see her makeup, this is how you can recreate that, and that's what that whole book is about. Now let's pop right into the Resort. Now all the palettes, when you slide them out of the box, because they all come in the box, it's a nice size palette. I love how it feels, and it's all magnet. When you open it, and I already took it out. It'll come with a plastic piece. Sorry, my hand kind of went over the camera there. It'll come with a plastic piece that sits right over all the makeup here. This comes with a blue and a brown eye pencil, and this is a liquid highlighter, which it's like a gold tone. If I had both hands, I would show what it would look like. And then a blush, and then these are your colors in the palette. They're very vibrant. They're very pretty. Now going into spring and summer, I personally love wearing color in the spring and summertime because it's bright, it's cheerful. So let's go into some of the colors here. So this one is called Muse. It's like your black charcoal gray kind of color, and it's very smooth and it comes off. And as you can tell, the more you put on, the darker it gets. And it'd be really good for smoking out. It's got a shimmer to it. I don't know if you can pick that up because it's my phone, but it's got a nice shimmer to it. That's like a gold silvery flecks. And then you have Fawn, which I think I've seen Fawn somewhere else in another palette, or the name. It might not be the same color exactly, but this is like a like a gold color, and these are all very smooth, and I really like how smooth and easily they come off. This is like a gold silver color. It's very pretty. Apparently you can tell it's very reflective also, so I wish I had something else to show you, but this, and the next one is Luna, which is like a straight gold. It looks kind of white on camera, but it's gold, and if you see, this one has got a little bit more silver in it. It's really reflective. There we go. It's got a little bit more silver in this one, and this one's like a more of a straight cream seashell-y gold color. They both have very nice glitters in it. And the next color you have here is Topaz, which I've worked with clay, and they have like a taupe clay colors, and this is what that reminds me of. And it's a really it's not shiny. It's more on the matte side. And again, it'd be a very pretty color to dust on the ends of your eyelids to smoke it out for neutral like everyday look. And the next color I'm going to show you is Papaya, which kind of reminds me of a rose color. You're not going to be able to see it against my... There you go. It's like a rosy pink color, and it does have shine to it. It's very pretty. And then the next one here, running out of fingers. Let me wipe my hands off real quick. It's called Moonbeam, and it's a very vibrant purple. And all these eyeshadows, when I put my finger in it, it's very smooth, and they come off so easily, which is impressive. That is like the most impressive thing for me, is when an eyeshadow comes off so easily, you don't have to work at it, and there's shimmer every time. Now this purple, when me looking at it, I see some pinky tones in it, lighter purples. It's very shimmery, and it is so pretty. Like, my camera is not doing this purple justice. It is a beautiful color. And the next one is called Neela. Hopefully I'm saying that right. And again, I love how vibrant, and look how pigmented that blue is. Like, and it's got sparkle, and I am just in love with how pigmented these eyeshadows are, and it is just, it's so pretty. And the last one here is called Midori, and this is a very beautiful green color. And again, it's very pigmented. Those are the three colors there. Very pigmented, very pretty. It's got shimmer every time you go and you use it. So I'm very impressed with just the way these look. And again, this palette is called Resort. And I would suggest anyone who's looking for a neutral to some color, this is a great palette. And I watched someone on YouTube have this palette, and she did a makeup tutorial, and now I cannot remember who it was. I watch her all the time, that's so crazy. But these are remarkable colors. I really wish, I will have to link, I'll link her YouTube name below, because I cannot remember her name off the top of my head. So that's that one. And the next palette I'm going to show you is the Flare palette, which I grabbed, I saw it, and it reminded me of spring. And I am so excited for spring to come. I'm also excited for my ankle to be healed, but you know, that takes time. This palette comes with one of Sigma's brushes. It would help if I actually held it right. And it's green. This brush is... Come on. Usually my phone will focus. E55. This one's E55, and this one's E40. This is basically your eyeshadow brush and your fluffy blending brush. And as you can tell, this palette it has neutral tones in it, but it also has bright tones for your spring color look. And let's just get right into it here. So the first color we have here is Crush. And Crush is this, it's actually this really pretty, it's a really pretty, like brown color, but when you pick it up, and my camera's not going to show this, but when you pick it up, it's got like a blue-green like highlighting tint to it. It's very, very pretty. It reminds me of, if you guys have ever seen those seashells with the foot imprint in it, and it's got those shimmery colors, that's what that reminds me of. And the next color we have here is Oversea, which is a very pretty like blue-green color. It reminds me of like a mermaid's tail. It's very pretty, and I would definitely use that. And the next color is Define, which is this beautiful green color. And these are lighter colors than the blue or the green in the other palette. These remind me of more spring because they are lighter. They are not as dark. They remind me of Easter eggs. So the next color here is Publicize, which it's got shimmer to it, but again, this is more of like a highlighting tone in my opinion. But it's very pretty, very soft, very smooth. All these are very, very smooth. So the next one here is Resist, and it's a pretty burgundy, magenta, brownie color. It's very pretty. My camera, I cannot wait to get a new camera because my camera does not do this palette justice. It's got this beautiful shimmer. It is just, it's absolutely amazing. So the next color I'm going to get into here is Gossip. I'm going to put it on my thumb here. Now this is like an eggplant color. There's not much shimmer to it. It is more matte. But again, it's very pretty. And so far I am actually really happy with the colors of this palette. And yes, I'm wiping the makeup off on my pants. So the next color I'm going to show you here is Allure, or Allure. And look at that. Look at that color. That is a beautiful color. It is very pigmented, very pretty. And beware, I mean, these palettes are absolutely amazing. And I cannot wait to wear these. And I get to go back to work on Monday next week. Yay, they put me in a full cast. Finally. But these colors are very pigmented, and I'm very impressed with them. I'm eventually going to be probably doing some oh my gosh, I just like some makeup tutorials, but I'm working on getting a better camera, an actual camera instead of using my phone. But I hope you guys really enjoyed looking at these palettes, and that's Flare and Resort, and I really hope you guys you know, go check them out. I mean, these are very pigmented, very beautiful colors that I would tell anyone about these because they just come off so smoothly, and they're pretty, and they're exactly what you would want in an eyeshadow palette. But as the card in my box says, thank you guys for watching. Again, I hope you guys check these out and have a beautiful day.